to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here is Russell. Driving in. Here's Gobert. Nifty move. And finished off by Gobert.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Now the pass to Smart. The kick out to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford. The shot comes out. Towns with the defensive effort. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
It's stolen by Gobert. It's deflected. Towns against Williams. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Towns, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Boy, it's so much fun seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who bashes the basket.
Up top, Russell. Edwards against Brown. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Towns. Out to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. He didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Brown outside. Horford's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Russell. Edwards finds Towns for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from three.
And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Horford. Over in the corner, Brown. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now here's Tatum. No points in the game yet for him. The shot by Williams, no good. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Great open look there. Brown's got 5 points so far. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Horford. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Russell feeling it out a bit. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
And there's the feed to Brown. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Out to Edwards. Back to Russell. Dives for it. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Now Williams. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Russell passes to Edwards.
And Brown just doing a nice job using his body well at the defensive end of the floor. He's a physical player who I think does a really good job challenging shooters.
Here's Tatum. Horford dishes to Tatum. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota now the other way. From 15 feet away, drained for 2 points. Edwards got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future. How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn, awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Edwards inside. Brown's there. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 4 points this quarter. Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Driving inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Towns. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Russell with it. Picked up by Brown. Towns lays it up off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Gobert with the block. And they'll get another chance. Smart finds Tatum to end the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact. while he's going up for a shot.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Towns. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Brown.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now, here's McDaniels. Following the miss by Robert Williams. And stolen by Horford. Brown kicks to Smart. Back to Brown. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And Towns throws it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Here's Tatum. He takes it in, and the layup falls. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
The drive by Russell. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. For 3, Edwards. And Horford pulls it down. Here's Tatum. And rebounded by McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Incredible defender.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected.
Oh, big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Here's Brown. It's good. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
There's Russell with the 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 16. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Tatum down low. Edwards defending. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 9.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 12.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
Outside Tatum. Brown with it. Picked up by Edwards. Outside Smart. Driving the lane. Williams' shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 17. Edwards passes to Towns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Feeds to Horford. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards kicks to Towns. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Edwards passes to Russell. Back to Edwards. That shot no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Towns wide open. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Brown. Dishes to Williams. Brown kicks to Horford. Back to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
That's a 2 from Towns. They get it back. Passes it to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics trail by 12. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum dishes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Snatched up. Out to Russell. There's the triple. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Williams' shot is off. Minnesota leading by 10. Outside, Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Left side, Horford. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Smart. Horford attacking. Williams trying to break free.
You know, one of the things that's overlooked with Al Horford is that this guy is really skilled, but he's a pretty good athlete, too.
Smart against Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. Shoots over Brown. Edwards can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Smart. He dishes it to Horford. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Timberwolves leading by 10. Russell with it. Picked up by Brown. Edwards passes to Russell. Shoots over Brown. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Lets it go from 14. And Boston with the rebound.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Horford finds Brown. Back to Horford. Smart on the wing. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Williams. Here's Horford. That one misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Towns for 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And the rejection by Towns. You're smart. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. Inside, they could use a bucket. And there's Edwards on the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Minnesota.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Horford, good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
1:11 left in the 4th quarter. Left side, Towns. Out to the right wing, and stolen by Horford. Here's Tatum, and slammed up by Tatum.
Horford does a nice job positioning with his feet, but then being active with his hands to come up with steals.
46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the dunk by Brown.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You gotta love how clever he is with the ball.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. And here's Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end.
crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Tatum dishes to Smart. No good there. And it's Memphis the other way.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Smart. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Bain. Jackson, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 now.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
They need this. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Morant outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now here's Morant. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Bain against Brown, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Smart passes to Williams, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
On the wing, Williams. Brown against Bain. Baseline try. Tatum kicks to Williams. Smart against Morant. Smart misses. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 7. Adams dishes to Brooks. Morant outside. From past the arc. Boston grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Smart finds Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Bain looking around. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but He can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Brown. Here's Smart. And blocked by Bain. Morant with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And Jackson throws it down hard.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Tatum passes to Horford. The kick out to Brown for the three. Williams in the post. Adams defending. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Grizzlies ball.
.26 seconds left to play here in the first. Morant kicks to Bain. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. They need this one. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Morant right side. And stolen by Horford. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 7. And will be... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams and at the center locking down the middle. And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Bain with it, outguarded by Smart. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
The shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble, or in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Here's Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Oh, good on the three. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. It's Morant with the drive. In the corner, it's Bain. Jackson from long range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. Williams with the ball. Outside Smart. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Busted. No good that time either. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Smart passes to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bain. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Left side, Smart. It's stolen. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Outside, Smart. Back to Brown. Outside, Smart. Brown trying to free himself up. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Brown. Smart's got his first points in this one. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Taken away by Williams. Brown with it. Now defended by Bain. Here's Tatum. And Bain pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws a foul.
And he can't hit the second. Morant finds Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Payne for 3. And they recover it. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Goes up again. Missed it, even after all those chances. Brown dishes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Yep, that one goes. Brown's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And a wide open look for Bain. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the
score, the Celtics 13, the Grizzlies 22.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Smart wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Smart's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Boston. Smart against Morant. And finished up by Morant.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
In the corner, Horford with it. Stolen by Jackson. Morant, right side. Stolen by Jackson. Bain with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Williams kicks to Brown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics trail by 8. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Morant hitting to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And Morant throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And it's Brown missing. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Williams, a screen on Brooks. And here's Tatum for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Brooks, good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Morant with the steal. Brooks kicks to Morant. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 15. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Bane against Tatum. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Swiped away. And so it's Memphis taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensively. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Tatum on the wing. Here's Smart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Tatum finds Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Tatum. And here is Williams. Adams defending, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
And Williams drops them both. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Morant scanning the floor. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Williams. On the wing, Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Outside Tatum to the paint. Here's Horford. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Nice work from the veteran big man Al Horford, getting things done inside.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Morant outside. Back to Bain. Out to Morant. He dishes it to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Brown the pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Outside Horford. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Adams. Brooks up on top. And stolen by Horford. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum finds Smart. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. With the tip. And it's Brown on the follow.
But when we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan, that's an easy second chance opportunity.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Morant. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Brown. Brooks against Smart. The turnaround Jay misses off the right iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Tatum. Offensive rebound Celtics. And blocked by Bain.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaren Jackson.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Tatum passes to Brown. And no good that time. And Memphis the other way now. 22 is their biggest lead. Payne for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Robert Williams at the line for 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Brown. Stolen by Brooks. Now Jackson. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one, all right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
These are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Now here's Morant. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. So it's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. They get it back. Outside for Russell. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Russell covering. And there's the lob.
If anybody has questioned why John Morant went 2nd overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Here's Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Down low. Tipped. Up top, Edwards. Brooks defending.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. And he banks in the layup. Bane's got his 2nd basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Bane. Outside Morant. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Morant outside. Hits the 3-pointer.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Now here's Edwards. Outside for Russell. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The 3 from Bane. The shot off that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Edwards against Bane. From the arc. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Now Russell. Oh, got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Russell from outside. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Over to the left wing. Will it go? Another miss by Minnesota.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Russell against Morant. Here's Aldama. Outside for Morant. Fires for 3. Oh, the the Grizzlies get it back. From downtown. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Minnesota on D. They trail by 7, and it's Morant again missing. Here's Russell. Up top, Edwards. Takes the 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Outside Bain. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards for 3. That shot is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. The Timberwolves trail.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
McDaniels against Brooks. McDaniels passes to Towns. And too long on the shot. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Outside Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Russell. Oh, Adams with the block. Morant against Russell. Over to the wing. Pulls up on the wing. To the right side. His first shot attempt. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Towns. To the left side wing. Pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bain. Back to Edwards. Hangs in the air. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw no good. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Here's Morant. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Pass to Towns. Right side, Russell. McDaniels from long range. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
against Russell. This one for three. And Ja Morant good for three. Morant's got 16 points now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And it's Brooks missing. Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his second bucket.
He looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert is massive.
Oh, no. Look out! Ruthless!
How is the hoop still standing?
Ooh. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Pass to Aldama. He gets it in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Russell against Morant. Outside Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Brooks defending. Back to Russell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. And it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. The 3 from Bane. Counted from distance. Bane's got 7.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Russell into the lane. Shoots over Morant. The shot by Russell, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Morant finds Brooks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Edwards, chalk up 2 there. Give him 8 points now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Daniels. To the paint. To the inside. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Pass to Adams. Left side Bane. The 3. The offensive rebound.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And stolen by Bane. And they're pushing it up. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards Slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Aldama. Morant finds Brooks. Outside for Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Aldama. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The shot by Towns, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
First personal foul. First team.
The free throw drops for Morant. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Russell. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And both free throws good for Russell. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Morant against Russell. Pass to Aldama. Here's Brooks. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Adams with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Here's Russell. Oh, stolen by Morant.
D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Memphis has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Morant, the pass to Adams. Here's Aldama. Outside Bain. Pass to Morant. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And he dunks it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Off the mark there with a 3. McDaniels inside. Controls the rebound and the putback. McDaniels got his 3rd bucket of the night. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Russell. An easy two on the layup.
Yeah, aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
And the Grizzlies shooting about 56% in this one. Here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Russell against Morant. Pass to Aldama. Outside for Morant. From behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Russell against Morant. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, deflected. Russell against Bain. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Russell against Morant. Brooks outside. There's the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 7 tonight.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
The shot by Russell, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
Good on the second one. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. From deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards can't hit. Morant with it. Russell covering. Morant, the pass to Brooks. 3-pointer off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Russell. And it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Down low. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's McDaniels. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Brooks.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Morant against Towns. Here's Adams. That shot off. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Edwards for three. And it's Bane with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's McDaniels. And the layup is good off the glass.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Russell against Morant. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here is Horford. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, that one goes. Count it.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Stolen by Smart. Tatum on the wing. McDaniels defending. Here's Smart. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Left side, Williams. Brown the pass to Williams. Here's Smart. Off target from three-point range. Smart's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Towns with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Brown kicks to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Now, here is Russell. Here's McDaniels. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Brown dishes to Horford. McDaniels passes to Russell. Back to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Gobert from 15 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Williams can't get it to go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Now here's Tatum. 2 minutes. Smart finds Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Williams trying to break free. And another miss by Boston.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Brown. That shot off the mark. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Here's Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Russell missing.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Celtics trail by 3. Brown kicks to Horford. On the wing, Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dishes it to Edwards. And the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Brown dishes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Russell. And no good. Williams with the defensive effort. The kick out to Brown. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to
A
compete.
good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Timberwolves leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by McDaniel.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Brown the pass to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To the middle, here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
And it's Towns missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Now, here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here he goes. That one's not going to go. The Celtics with the lead. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Now, here is Russell. To stop the run. Good on the triple. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Brown against Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Tries again. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Towns down low, guarded by Tatum. Fades. Offensive rebound. Towns kicks to Russell. Edwards finds Gobert. Now McDaniels tries yet again. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Celtics leading by 3. Here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Horford.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Another miss by Minnesota. Brown right side. And he banks in the layup. And now a 7-point Boston lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build them.
And so it's the Boston Celtics headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Celtics leading by 7. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Edwards drives. Oh, what a finish!
Good. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Smart kicks to Horford. The 3-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Williams against Gobert. Williams dishes to Tatum. Back to Williams. Over Gobert. Tatum. And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
Outstanding work on the glass by Tatum, and quickly he turns the rebound into points.
Looking to get back on track here. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. To the inside and taken away by Brown. Smart on the wing. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Tatum looking around. Smart passes to Tatum. Shoots over McDaniel. Tatum no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Edwards drives in for the lead. Gobert. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Smart passes to Williams. Brown wide open. He's like, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota with the ball. Now, here is Russell. Right wing. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards can't hit. Boston's gone into a slump here from 3-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Horford kicks to Tatum. Horford the pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. The shot's good. And the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Edwards, that's good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Back to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. And here's Brown outside. And the Celtics another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Towns for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown finds Tatum. Back to Smart. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Pass to Tatum. There's Brown with the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Williams. Buries it down low. Williams has got 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. And Williams is right there. And the Celtics lead by 14.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Left side, Edwards. And stolen by Russell. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown with it. He's picked up by Russell. Smart passes to Brown. Fires from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Russell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Towns missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics here in the 4th quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Brown against Edwards. The 3 from Tatum. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Brown outside. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Here's Horford. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And stolen by Russell. Back to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Smart finds Brown. Three-pointer. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Robert Williams.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. No reason to back off from giving the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Smart dishes to Williams. And there's the pass to Smart. Now here's Tatum. Kicks to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. The shot will not fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Edwards against Brown. And stolen by Russell.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Brown against Edwards. Now here's Brown. Guarded closely. Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Back to Tatum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Minnesota ball.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards inside. Rebound by Williams. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Smart passes to Brown. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
And the basket by Bane.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Here's Tatum, and finished by Tatum. Wow!
And we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Adams, and stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Brooks. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Boston going the other way now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. You want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
A nice shot by Brown.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently, becoming very confident in this shot.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brown with it, guarded by Morant. On the wing, Tatum. Smart against Morant. Back to Horford. Brown in the high post. Pass to Smart. Clock at 6. Stolen by Bane. Now Morant. Outside Bane. Launches it. They get it back. Adams. Horford against Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Good.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Tatum passes to Williams. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
From deep, Bane. Horford pulls it in.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Second chance shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he's good on the second. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. The 3-ball. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside for Brooks. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. The Celtics have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Williams on the wing. Pass to Brown. Out to Horford. Smart outside. 3-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. Shoots over Brown. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Tatum.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And Morant drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Bane against Brown. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Horford. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. 5 to shoot. Kick out to Brown. There's the triple. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And here's Morant outside. Good! Without a second to spare. Oh, you gotta have some. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court, and it's Smart in at the point. Brooks against Tatum. Brown with the block. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Up top, Bane. Morant with it, picked up by Tatum. Back to Bane. Shoots over Tatum. Here's Jackson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Brown. He's got 7. Smart passes to Horford. Pulls it from 20. And it's Smart missing. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their 2nd trip to the playoffs.
Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Boston again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? He came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Boston again missing. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
The 3 from Bane. Williams grabs the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Morant with it, picked up by Tatum. Here's Adams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Robert Williams picks up 1.
Inside, Steven Adams is always ready for battle, getting the shot off to spike the foul.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Bane, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Bane into the lane. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Boston's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Here's Brown. Back to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Smart finds Tatum. 6 to shoot. Boston again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A. He's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
So they take the lead. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Brown. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. There's 53 seconds left in the half. Morant, no good. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Smart passes to Williams.
Boston's foul. Robert Williams. Second personal foul.
Here's Morant. He's got 9. 4-3. Rebound Boston. It's Smart on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Brown can't hit.
Boston's foul. Jaylen Brown. First personal foul. 13 foul.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
Memphis shooting at 30% here in the second. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Brown passes to Horford. Tatum with it. With 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good! And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Smart against Morant. Off target from 3-point range.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Brown passes to Tatum. Now here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Horford. For 3. Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williams has got 5 points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Morant, pass to Brooks. Launches a 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Celtics with the lead. Left side, Brown. Outside, Williams. To the inside. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Pass to Brooks. Tatum with a steal. Now Brown. Horford outside. Outside Tatum. Out to Horford. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Outside Bane. From deep three-point range. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. The kick to Tatum. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. Count it. 13 points in the game.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Left side Tatum. Brown passes to Smart. And here's Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Sends it home from three-point land.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Here's Bane. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Outside for Morant. From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And Brown with the stuff.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
Bane against Brown. Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. That one no good. Horford passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
From deep, Bane finds Jackson. Brooks against Tatum. Brooks, the pass to Bane. To win the run. The 3 is up, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bane against Brown. Pass to Smart. Here's Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Up top Brown. The kick to Tatum. Over Brooks. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Tatum missing.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Takes a 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Brown for 3. Drains the triple. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1. Here's Horford. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Pass to Smart. Back to Horford. Puts it up from 15. The kick to Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Bain. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Smart. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Jackson with a screen on Smart. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Williams. Tatum with it. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
And here's Brown. Smart for three. Tatum from long range. Adams grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bain, pass to Morant. From deep. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Smart. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 12.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Brown finds Horford. Back to Brown. The kick to Tatum. Now here's Horford. No good from outside. Pass to Jackson. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Tatum. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Brown can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Bain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Trouble for the defense on this drive. Desmond gets physical and gets fouled.
And so he hits both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. To the wing on the left. Horford passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Boston again missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
It's Brown on the wing. The kick to Tatum. Williams passes to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Morant, the pass to Adams. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Smart outside. Pass to Horford. Smart outside. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. With the lead. All right, Allie, thank you.
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in the power forward position. Now Morant. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Brooks misses.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And Russell gets it to go.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Here's Morant. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Edwards, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Adams, the pass to Bane. The tray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes. He said he thinks the game tonight will hinge on the quality of offensive looks they get. He told me, we know we can hit open shots when we get them. It's just a matter of us executing. Good picks and finding ways to space the floor so we can maximize our possessions. Well, we'll see if they can get that done, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Sounds like they're going to do what they can to get this offense rolling.
Yeah, they'd like to get out to a fast start, establish a little bit of rhythm and pace right up front.
Yeah, I think if they can come out and dictate the tempo, that's to their advantage.
Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Edwards can't hit. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. In the corner, it's Payne. And Adams kicks to Brooks. The 3. They get the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Morant passes to Aldama. Oh, good on the triple. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Here's Brooks after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And they pick up 2. Minnesota leading by 6. The drive by Russell. Outside Edwards. Over Bane. Stolen by Brooks. Morant against Russell. Here's Bane. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Memphis shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And Bane drops them both.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Russell high post. He has 5. Count that one. Russell's got 7 points.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Now here's Morant. 6-point game. Here's Bane. Out to Brooks. Back to Bane. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Russell. Just 3 on the clock. The shot, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Then it's Brooks, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. Here's Morant. The pass to Aldama. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 8. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Adams. Here's Aldama. Defended by Towns. Aldama gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That's a 2 from Towns. Out to Russell. Back to Towns. From deep. No good. Shot missing. And Memphis the other way now. Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Tries to keep it alive. Gobert dishes to Russell. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks outside. There's the lob to the hoop. Leaps for it. Wants to get it to Bane, and does. And the shot is good.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Russell against Morant. Russell kicks to Towns. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
McDaniels finds Russell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Morant.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Edwards. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Brooks, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Russell passes to Gobert. Back to Russell. Got a piece of it. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant.
Oh. You got to be kidding.
that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Russell looking it over. And he's good on the 3-ball. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Morant passes to Aldama. From beyond the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Morant with the steal. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Payne against Edwards. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Shoots the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Floats it up there for Bane. And it's out of bounds. That's a last touch by Adams.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disruptive.
And that's it for the first half of action. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at D'Angelo Russell, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Conchar. Traps in the tray. Conchar's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
The offensive rebound. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Morant. Pass to Conchar. This one for 3. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Back to Adams. Passes it to Conchar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Anderson. There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Morant against Edwards. Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Anderson.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammate.
Count it. 14 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Morant dishes to Adams. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Right side, Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hit you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Brooks checked in for Memphis. Tyus Jones comes in for John Morant. Jones looking for an opening. Outside, Bain takes the three. Great D that time from Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 4. Stolen by Brooks. And now here comes Jones leading the break. They get it back, and Adams kicks to Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Out to Edwards. It's Prince on the wing. From deep three-point range, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jones from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Prince outside, over to the left wing. Towns down low, Brooks covering, 6 on the shot clock, sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Edwards passes to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Edwards. From downtown, the Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jones kicks to Bain. Oh, good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. There's the drive.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And McLaughlin gets it to go.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
To the left wing. A 3-ball. No good that time. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Please, I want you to give us everything you got.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Dylan Brooks out there with Steven Adams. And it's Conchar in at the 3. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Morant. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Into the lane. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Morant. McLaughlin, no good. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. Got a hand on it. Outside Edwards. Inside, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Morant with it from the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And Towns gets it to go.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a three of his own.
Here's Jones. And the layup is good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Morant. Now Prince. Shot clock at 6. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones, no one around him. A miss that time would have put him up. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. A 2-point game. Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Jones. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Daniels, he's checked in for Prince. Bryn Forbes comes in for Edwards. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Outside, Jones. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
At the line for 2.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Russell against Morant. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Brooks kicks to Jones to take the lead. Rebound, Minnesota.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Stolen by Brooks. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Up again, here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jones. 3-pointer, Brooks. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. Oh, they get it back. There's the pass to Russell. Here is Forbes. Outside Russell. A second chance effort. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Morant. A shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Morant against Russell. Kicks to Forbes. Back to Russell. There's the 3. It connects from downtown.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And so Minnesota takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.